Morning, everyone. Oh, chopping my head off again. How are you? How are you? Okay. I was making supper tonight, so I thought I would just turn this on and include you in the fray, because who doesn't love to be in the fray of someone else's supper making? So say hello if you are here. We talked about the air fryer on Monday, and we haven't spent a ton of time talking about it since then. So I wanted to show you what I was making tonight, because this is one of our very favorite things that I make. And we probably make one at least once a week. And that is an air fryer rotisserie chicken. So it's not really air fried as much as it's rotisserie. I'm having to fake it. It calls for garlic. Mom, got any garlic? We're in that season. So I am just going to fake it with a little bit of garlic powder, which is not ideal. Hello, Amanda. Do you like Swiss Chalet would be my favorite, like my go-to restaurant whenever we're traveling. It's so funny because we used to live in Edmonton where there was one all the time. And so when we go there, all my friends are like, oh, do we need to go to Swiss Chalet? And then we had one here in Regina for a while, and we went a little bit, but if I'm being perfectly honest, the service was horrible. And so it's now closed. So I guess that's what happens. So we used to love going to Swiss Chalet. So rotisserie chicken is one of my very favorite things. And so I just wanted to show you how quick and easy it is. And then, of course, I'll post a picture. So this is a Peruvian chicken is the recipe. And I'm doing something even a little bit more strange tonight, which I have never done before, so I guess we'll see. It calls for vegetable oil, which I probably wouldn't have used anyway. But it calls for then vegetable oil. So I already had some coconut melted from a project I did earlier today. And so I just thought, oh, it's already here. And I love coconut oil, and it has a bigger, a hotter heat point. So I thought, well, let's just give it a try. So I'm going to put one of these prongs on. I have not done that before, but I'm learning that that is probably going to be helpful to me as I make these rotisserie chickens. So earlier in the week, we also talked about saving all of our little ends of our garlic and celery and all the things, right? So this would be the night that I would use all those things, because after this is done, I will put it in the quick cooker and make a stock. Now, I don't know if you make chicken stock. I do now that I have a quick cooker, a pressure cooker that does it. But our head of food innovation, our chief kind of cook at Pampered Chef, he did an Instagram Live this week talking about how chicken broth or any broth that has been pressure cooked is clear versus if it's been boiled in a pot, it's often cloudier, and that's just based on how a pressure cooker cooks. So this was new information for me. So I'm actually going to pay attention to my stock tonight. So if you want to see, oh, this is maybe a bad plan. The coconut oil has sort of seized up. But you know what? We always struggle to paste this on, so maybe it was a good plan. Who said we couldn't learn something new? Okay, let me just make sure. Oh, I didn't put any salt and pepper in it. Well, I'll sprinkle some of that. Okay, so we're just going to paste the chicken. I should have done it once it was on the rotisserie. It's not doing really nicely with the coconut oil. It's not going on here very well. I might have to change oils and try again. All right, well, see, you got to try something new to know that you can't try it. All right, let's switch gears, and I will make another batch of mixture, and I will show you then. So it is, that's funny, look at you. I bet you didn't expect to join Amy's cooking show craziness tonight. All right, oil, lemon juice, paprika. Let's find a new teaspoon. everything go down in this kitchen today. So there is a shortage of things. Everything's in the dishwasher. Okay, paprika. We need 1 teaspoon. And then we need 1.5 teaspoons of cumin. I really like the cumin in this recipe. It's what gives it a lot of its flavor. That's funny that the coconut oil seized up. I guess I could have thought about that. Oh well, my husband will laugh, because he usually does at my crazy adventures. If my timer goes off behind me, I need to get my sourdough bread out of the oven. Because I've been doing that today too. Oh, it also calls for oregano. I didn't add in the other one. So, needs a teaspoon of oregano, and then of course some garlic, because we don't have fresh garlic. I'm hopeful that by the time I go to the store next, which I think is probably going to be maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow I think I need to do Costco. So, maybe next week when I go to a regular store, or maybe I have a friend going to a store this week. Have you guys been doing that? Have you been going shopping for a few? We have been doing that in our neighborhood. We sort of send a message. Okay, that's totally cold. That's funny. Should have thought about the fact that it would be hard as a rock when I put it on something cold. Okay, so I'm actually going to do something else too. I'm going to put the rotisserie in first, and then get that through. That way it's sort of clean while I'm dealing with it. This is going to take about an hour. This is a pretty small chicken, actually. So I'm just going to, and these little prod things just help it not to turn while it's rotating, because the little stick is rotating. Okay, here we go again. Let's mix our mixture up. Oh yeah, that's much better. So don't use coconut oil. There was the lesson for today. All right, let's give this guy a little rubbing. And then, what are you guys having for supper? Share with me in the comments what you had for supper. I'd love to see. And then, you will. All right. All right. That's what it should look like. There we go. Okay. Now, Samuel, can you please open the rotisserie or the air fryer door for me? Just gotta call in the troops. Okay,
Cavalry.
The cavalry, he says. All right. Let's move your mouse. All right. Okay. Oh, can you take out the racks too? Sorry, didn't realize everything was still there. Sam made quesadillas for lunch today, and so I'm just gonna stick this in there. Stick that over there. We'll close the door. Get the gloves. And then, thank you, Sam. And then we will turn it to rotisserie. Whoops, not there. Cancel. Rotisserie. And I'm going to turn it up because it usually is 45. I'm going to turn it to 60. And then I'm going to hit go. I don't know if I turn the light on if you can see in there. I can sort of see it there. Can't see it rotating. It's rotating. And then, yeah, so in about an hour, we will have rotisserie chicken. And sometimes I will, because there's a little drip tray. Let me just show you on the bottom. There's a little black drip tray. So when I did the pork the other night, I did a pork tenderloin on the rotisserie, and I put in like vegetables and stuff on the bottom. In the bottom tray, the drip tray, so then they're kind of like cooking in the juices that have dripped off, which is so great. I may not be able to do this because I find the chickens are taller, and so I can't get as many vegetables underneath, but we'll try. So I wanted to pop on and show you that tonight. So it's been a good day. I hope you've had a good day. And I've got a few more things that I want to share with you, and tomorrow, and then into tomorrow, we're going to our party kind of ends tomorrow and our time together. So I hope if you had fun that you'll consider hosting your own, because we would want to do this all again. And you guys have been so fun this week. So I would love to hang with you again and share some other ideas with you. If you haven't gone over to my business page yet, or my business group, I did some swapping in some baking over there, and made donuts for them this afternoon. So if you want to see that in action, then if you scroll, you'll follow the link, or if you message me, I can add you to that group, send you the link to add, and you can experience that too. Have a good night, everybody, and I will see you later.